I want to give you a little more help here for the planning news report. So we're picking a headline and we're going to go through and just getting ready to write a news report. We're not doing it all at once, okay? And make sure you go back to your headline to see if your assignment's dealing with the headline. So I'm going to pick the one province-wide ban on plastic water bottles in effect. And here's a student exemplar of someone who's done that one, okay? So the title, author, and location here. We got the headline is province-wide ban on plastic water bottles in effect, and byline just says who it's by, right? So Joe Student, you can use your own name if you want, and it's community press. That sounds good. Okay, introductory hook. How we're going to get it in the lead. How people are going to be interested about it. What's going to happen in the rest of the story. Okay, talks about Ontario's provincial government proposal to put a ban on plastic water bottles, which got approved at the last sitting of Parliament, will come into effect today. The proposed ban on plastic water bottles creates quite a stir among the residents of the province who thought this was another case of the abuse of power. So now we know that we're worried about abuse of power even as well. Okay, we need some quotations. So from local people or from businesses or from experts. So in this one, they're saying they're quoting whoever Billy Stevens is from Environment Canada. They made it up. They said Ontario's plastic water usage is almost twice the amount used by the other provinces. So that seems like a nice quotation to use, right? We're talking about in the province of Ontario, we need to did the ban to reduce the amount. So that must be why we need to reduce the amount because we're using more than anybody else, right? How could be, we're going to do it in the start with the government buildings, right? Quotation number two, our province needs to invest. This is from an MP, member of parliament. Our province needs to invest into other options that result in a reduction in the number of plastic water bottles being recycled in the province yearly. And another one maybe from a local person, right? So it's a nice diverse group that we're quoting from. I don't think that stopping people from drinking bottled water is going to stop anything. If they want to help the environment, they should look into the bigger issues. Didn't say what the big issues are, but that's kind of neat. Okay. And then some kind of conclusion, how we're going to, what's going on next, what are our next steps. So it says based on Ontario's increase in waste production due to the increase in bottled water production, Ontario has implemented an immediate ban on the production of bottled water. Funds have been reallocated from the government projects to help aid in finding an alternative to bottled water. Recycling plants have been asked to finding less expensive alternatives to break down and reuse plastic bottles. Private companies are being offered grants to increase their Go Green alternatives. For more information, follow the progress visit. Okay, so it's a nice conclusion. And then I think I asked for you have some quotes about what you did well, what you didn't do well. Okay, so that's a nice example, and feel free to